majority which
Here it comes, fucking
Good afternoon,
idiot.
everybody. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It is clearly now the will of the Parliamentary Conservative Party
And
that
everyone
there
with a
should be a new
brain.
leader of that party and therefore a new Prime Minister. And I've agreed with Sir Graham Brady, the chairman of our backbench MPs, that the process of choosing that new leader should begin now. And the timetable will be...
You've agreed to nothing.
And I've today appointed a cabinet to serve, as I will, until a new leader is in place. So I want to say
People
to
don't
the
want him there.
millions of people who voted for us
Not
in
even in an
2019,
interim
many of
position.
them voting Conservative for the first time. Thank you for that incredible mandate. The biggest
The
Conservative
first and the
majority
last.
since 1987. The biggest share of the vote since 1979. And the reason I have fought so hard
I am
in the
so
last few
good.
days
I am
to
so
continue
good.
to deliver that mandate in person was not just because I wanted to do so, but because I felt it was my job, my duty, my obligation
My
to
duty.
you,
My
committed to do
duty,
what we
my
promised
ass.
in 2019. And of course, I'm immensely proud of the achievements of this government, from getting
What
Brexit
achievements?
done to settling our relations with the continent for over half a century, reclaiming the power for this country to make its own laws in Parliament.
Yeah,
getting
stupid
us all through
laws.
the pandemic, delivering the fastest vaccine rollout in Europe, the fastest exit from lockdown,
One
and
fluke,
in the last few
another
months,
fluke.
leading the West in standing up to Putin's aggression in Ukraine.
Didn't have a choice.
And let me say now to the people of Ukraine that I know that
Look
we
at
in
that
the
hair,
UK
man.
will continue to back your fight for freedom for as long as it takes. And at the same time, in this country,
Which you'll have
we've
nothing
been
to
pushing
do
forward
with.
a vast program of investment in infrastructure and skills and technology, the biggest in a century. Because if I have
always the
one trait in
biggest.
human beings, it is the genius and talent and enthusiasm and imagination are evenly distributed throughout the population, but opportunity is not. And that's why we must keep levelling up, keep unleashing the potential of every
Levelling
part
up.
of the United Kingdom.
You sacked
And
Gov.
if we can do that,
Without Gov,
this
there's
country
no
will be
government.
the most prosperous in Europe. And in the last few days, I've tried to persuade my colleagues that it would be eccentric to change governments.
And
when
they
we're
laughed
so
in your
much,
face.
when we have such a vast mandate, and when we're actually
Had.
only a handful of points behind in the polls, even in mid-term
Bollocks.
after quite a few months of pretty relentless sledging, and when the
Sledging.
economic scene is
Sledging.
difficult domestically and
Sledging.
internationally. I regret
Sledging.
not to have been successful.
Fuck
in the
me.
elections, and of course it's painful
What a deluded
not to be able to
motherfucker.
see through so many ideas and projects myself. But as we've seen at Westminster...
Well, you're a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me?
In politics, no one is remotely indispensable. And
Yes,
our brilliant and Darwinian system...
You certainly aren't
another leader,
indispensable.
equally committed to taking
Another
this country
shark
forward
in the
through
shark
tough
tank.
times, not just helping families...
Who wants the job? It's a poison chalice.
Cutting burdens on businesses and families, and yes,
Hasn't even lasted as long as Theresa May.
income we need to pay for great public service.
Even David Cameron called him a piglet.
I say, whoever he or she may be,
What
I
a
say, I will give you
loser.
as much support as I can. And
You're
to you,
gonna fuck off,
the
aren't you?
British
You're gonna
public,
fuck off again. Like you
I
always
know
do.
that there will be many people who are
Try and come
relieved,
back later when
and,
you think everyone's
perhaps
forgotten.
quite a few who will also be disappointed. And I want you to know how sad I am to be
You
giving
are
up
sad.
the best job in the world.
You are sad.
But
It
then
isn't
the Brits.
the best job in the
I
world.
want to thank Carrie,
Not
and
even
our
close.
children, all members of my family who have had to put up with so
All
much for so long.
59,000 members of your family.
British Civil Service for all the help and support that you have given our police, our emergency services, and of course our fantastic NHS, who at critical moments helped to extend
Who you
my
haven't
own period
at
in
all
office,
supported
as well as our armed
financially
services
or with
and our
nurses.
agencies that are so admired around the world, and our indefatigable Conservative Party members and supporters
Yeah,
And
yeah.
selfless campaigning makes our democracy possible. I
Yeah,
want to thank
yeah,
the wonderful staff here at Checkers, so to here at number 10.
You're a
of course,
loser,
Checkers
baby.
and our fantastic
So
prop
why
force,
don't you kill
detectives, and the
yourself?
one group, by the
I'm
way,
only joking.
who never
Don't
leave.
do that.
Above all, I want to thank you, the British public, for the immense privilege
I want
that
to
you
thank you
have given me.
for electing me
And I
when
want you to know
everyone
that
knew
from
it
now
was
on,
going to
whichever new Prime
be a
Minister is in
complete
place,
and utter disaster,
your interests
because
will be
all
served
you wanted to do
and the
was get
government
Brexit
of the
over
country
the
will
line,
be carried
which
on.
we technically
Being
did, but
Prime Minister
really we
is an
haven't,
education in
because
itself.
it was balls up from the
I've travelled
start.
to every part of the United Kingdom, and in addition to the beauty of our natural world,
I'll be
I
honest,
find
this
so
isn't a
many
live
people
recording.
possessed
I've already
of
seen
such
this
boundless British originality,
crap.
so willing to tackle
I
old
just thought
problems
I'd do a
in
video
new
for you
ways,
guys.
that I know that even if things can sometimes seem dark now, our future together is golden.
It's dark,
Thank you
it's
all very much.
bright, it's everything in between. 6.5 minutes, short and sweet. At least he didn't drag it on. Okay, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.